Please stand on the table. No talking, guys. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Hello friends, a very beautiful and charming good evening to all present here. My name is Akriti Pandey. Today I am here before you and to speak on a given topic. But before speaking anything, first of all, now I would like to give a big and special thanks to my sir, Mr. Hassan, who have given me this golden opportunity to speak before you. So guys, first of all, I would like to tell you an interesting story of Thirsty Crow. So guys, once upon a time, a famine fell in a village. All the rivers and ponds were dry. There was no water far and wide. At the same time, a thirsty crow was flying in the blue sky. Flying, it got tired and sat on a tree. Just then, it saw a pitcher in a garden. It flew and went to this pitcher. Then it looked into the pitcher. There was little water in the pitcher. It tried a lot to drink the water, but it couldn't drink the water because the water was out of its springs. Then it got an idea. There was sand pebbles nearby the pitcher. It picked up one by one and began to drop the pebbles into the pitcher. It kept dropping until the water came up. As soon as the water level came up, it took the water and quenched it first. After taking water, again it flew in the blue sky while singing a beautiful song like आज मैं ऊपर आसमां नीचे आज मैं आगे जमाना है पीछे. So guys, the moral of the story is if we have common sense, nothing is impossible in the world. Guys, my next topic is I would like to tell you something about Independence Day. Right now, question arises how we got freedom. As we all know that our country got freedom on 15 August 1947. Before it, our country was slave of whites. I mean to say, we were slave of whites. Guys, whites entered our country as a trader and businessman. At that time, our country was not prosperous. By seeing the prosperity in our country, they looked blank. Guys, at that time, our country was not united. Our country divided into a small part, and they took advantage this problem, and they played divide and rule. And then they got success in their policy, and then they ruled over us more than 200 years. They looted, cheated, and exploited us. At that time, we didn't have freedom of speaking and getting education. Guys, we had to pay taxes over each and everything at that time. And guys, when we got united under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, and many freedom fighters. But firstly, I will tell you something about Bhimrao Ambedkar because it's my favorite leader. And guys, as you all know that Bhimrao Ambedkar was a great leader, and he is also called the father of the Indian Constitution. And he was born on 14 April 1891, and he wanted everyone to be treated equally. And he worked for the right of the poor people. And many freedom fighters sacrificed their life freedom of our country. That's why we today we have freedom. We shouldn't forget their sacrifices. That's why we should live together and we should give contribution of our country beyond caste, color and religion. Guys, Independence Day remind us to of love of our country and always feel peace, unity and truth. And we proudly say Jai Hind, Jai Bharat and salute the national flag. That's all. And my third topic is which education is better? Guys, now question arises, what is physical education? Guys, an educational system where girls and boys study separately, I mean to say they are not study under the same roof or not together. It's called single education. And there are many advantages behind it. So many research has shown that single education has a lot of advantage for the students. The biological difference in the brain means the girls and boys study separately. But girls in nature are very shy and peaceful, but boys are aggressive and bold. I think co-education makes student friendly, but after some time they promote love affair and friendship between boy and girl, and because of this they both not concentrate study properly, and in co-education many girls are harassed and teased and tortured by boys, and girls have to face insulting and inferiority feeling in co-education. In India, from the religious point of view, it's not good to allow sit together boys and girls, and that's why some parents don't want to send their children in co-education school, because especially at certain ages they can be disturbed, and after some time they not study properly. And my fourth topic is, and now I would like to tell you something about Ramayana. So, guys, in the era of Treta, Lord Vishnu took incarnation as the elder son of King Dashrata in Ayodhya. After that, he completed his primary education in Ayodhya, and then he went to Jungle University to complete his PhD. After completing his PhD, and one day he became the greatest archery in our country. Then he went to Janakpur with his guru and his younger brother Lakshmana to attend the marriage contest of Sita, where he broke the bow of Lord Shiva and he won the contest. Guys, as you all know that the Ramayana is the story of Lord Rama and written by the Valmiki, and Lord Rama, the prince of Ayodhya. One day he went to forest for 14 years, and Lakshmana also went with him. And one day Rama, the king of Lanka, carried away Sita with him, and Lord Rama, with the help of Hanuman, and defeated and killed Ravana. After that, Ram, Lakshman, and Sita returned to Ayodhya happy. That's all. Thanks for listening to me.
Well, after this beautiful performance, I would like to invite our next participant. Who wants to come? Abhi, really, you have done very well in answering both topics. Well done, keep trying. Next one, who wants to go? Hurry up, guys. Just go. Let's give a huge round of applause for Madhuri.
Hello guys, a very beautiful and charming good evening to one and all present here. My name is Madhuri Sukla. Today I am here before you to introduce myself and to speak in the given topic. But before speaking, first of all, I would like to give a special thank to my dear respected teacher, Mr. Halsa, who has given me this golden opportunity to introduce myself before you. So hello guys, my name is Madhuri Sukla. I belong to a small village in SATNA district. I am just 20 years old. If I talk about my education, I am pursuing my BSc final year from Government Girls College SATNA. I have done my higher secondary education from Government Excellence School Venkatvan SATNA in 2023. As far as my aim is concerned, I want to clear UPSC exam and become an IS officer. If I talk about my stance, so I am friendly, smart working and honest towards my work. As far as my hobby is concerned, I am fond of drawing, decorating and talking to everyone. If I talk about the principle of my life, so the principle of my life is always keep smiling and never hurt anyone. As far as my family is concerned, I belong to an educated, big and middle class family. There are 7 members in my family, including me. My father is a transporter in Mumbai. My mother is a good homemaker. My sister is a teacher. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. That's all. It's my intro. Now I would like to start my paragraphs or topics. So my first topic is I would like to tell you about an interesting story of a thirsty crow. So once upon a time, a famine fall in a village. All the rivers and ponds got dry. There was no water far and wide. At the same time, a thirsty crow was wandering here and there in search of water. Flying, it got tired and sat on a tree. Just then it saw a pitcher in a garden. It flew and went to the pitcher. It looked into the pitcher. There was a little water in the pitcher. It tried a lot to take water, but it couldn't take water because the water is out of its range. It was thinking. Just then it saw some pebbles nearby the pitcher. It got an idea. It took the pebbles one by one and began to drop into the pitcher. It kept dropping the pebbles into the pitcher until the water came up. As soon as water came up, it took the water and quenched its thirst. After this, it flew and in the blue sky by singing a song. Now, the moral of this beautiful story is life is definitely not easy. So, for you, the only message I would love to say don't give up on your passion just because of some kind social discrimination or whatever we are facing in our life. So, stick to your goal, follow your passion, and definitely believe in yourself. One day, you will definitely achieve your goal, what you want to do. Now, I would like to tell you about something about Independence Day. So, guys, as we know that we got independence on 15 August 1947. Before it, our country was slave of whites. I mean to say, we were slave of whites. So, first of all, a question arises: how whites entered our country? So, whites entered our country as a trader, as a businessman. So, second question, why did we did this? So, at that time, our country was prosperous, and seeing the prosperity of our country, they looked blank. Just then, they play the trick, divide and rule. They applied it, and this got success in their policy. At that time, we didn't have freedom of speaking, we didn't have freedom of getting education, even we didn't have freedom of saying anything. They ruled us, they ruled over our country, they looted, cheated, and exploited us. But when we got united under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many freedom fighters, we made whites run away from our country. That's why we shouldn't forget their sacrifice and we should live together beyond caste, religion, and color. My third topic is which education is better, co education or single education? So, guys, first of all, a question arises: what is single education? So, guys, single education is a education system where girls and boys study separated. So, and second question, what is co-education? So, co-education is an education system where girls and boys study together under a roof. So, guys, a question arises that which education is better, single education or co-education? So, according to my point of view, co-education and single education both are better in their place, because if we talk about in current time, so in current time you will be find in every sector just like business, education, you will be find both men's and women's both have worked together. So in modern era it is compulsory that boys and girls know each other. So both education is co-education is better in that condition, because if anybody got a higher position just like our respected president Mrs. Draupadi Murmu. So if anybody got that condition, so they had to talk with many person just like another gender, and if anybody never talk with another gender, so while speaking they get hesitate, they make excuses, feel shy, and many problems arises in their condition. So in present time it is compulsory that everybody is studying co-education. If we talk about single education, so single education just like if we talk about in ancient time, so ancient time women didn't have power to do what they want to do. In that condition women lived only village, and men have power to do what they want to do. And at that time, women became kings, and women got married with lots of women. In that condition, girls wants to safety. That's why single education, many of person provided a single education. That's why if anybody said that single education is related to our culture, so it is not, according to me it is totally incorrect, because if single education is related to our culture, so you should think about marriage. So marriage is related to our culture, and marriage, everybody know that marriage, uh, for marriage we want both girls and boys. So how can we say that single education is related to our culture and marriage is also related to our culture? So everybody think about it. Now my fourth point is,
Wait. Okay, is your topic, fourth point is your topic or is it related to co-education?
no, my topic.
Topic? No. So now we have a question.
Yes, sir.
And you can ask any question related to co-education. As he said that and uh, ancient time, not incident.
Ancient time.
Uh,
Okay.
so you need to work on your pronunciation, otherwise you're doing well.
Okay, sir.
And as you said that after the marriage, girls and boys they have to live together. So how can we say that single education is better, right?
Yeah.
But we do not live from the beginning. Okay, there is a fixed age. After that, the people marry.
So no, sir. How can single
And
education is related to our culture? Why single
what is the
education
purpose
is
of going to school and colleges? Okay,
for study?
for knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So why don't we study together?
Yeah, I'm asking. Yeah,
Actually, that
I'm
can
in the favor of both.
that can break the concentration of the girls and boys. Yeah.
No, sir.
This is possible. That's why people want to stay in isolated places. They go to forest, they stay in caves, they live away from the society.
If we
We have
can't,
the no, we are common man. We don't have that much control. Okay, we can spoil our society.
sir, if we are
Only
unable
language does
to,
not only matter. There are so many things behind it.
sir, if we are unable to control us, so how can we do anything? If we got any position, so how can we control our
At
country?
the time of study, I'm talking about.
Okay.
In that age,
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have a question.
yeah, you can ask.
If actually a boy can marry with a boy.
No.
No, I'm just very clear with my question. That's why. Because education is possible to do
No,
separate.
our culture not give permission for it. That's why we can't do
Yeah,
this.
but no, I'm just asking because marriage and education both are different in their own way. Education is possible.
Someone said last day. Someone said that single education is related to our culture.
But you
That
should have proof. Only by hearing it's not, only by hearing it's not.
so how can I give you
No,
proof?
you
I
are,
have to firstly record this. Then I.
no, I'm not saying you're wrong. You are saying just proof.
Okay.
But,
Okay, leave it.
but I'm just saying education and marriage are different.
Okay, I can leave it.
Another question?
No, sir. There is no question.
Okay. Now next, please give a huge round of applause for next who wants to come? Who wants to go? Next one. There are many boys. Saranmol. What are you doing? Only single job. Only single job, sir. Yes, next participant.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
So, hello everyone. My name is Suda Sarma, and today I would like to tell you something. Today I would like to tell you a few topics. So, my first topic is thirsty crow. So, guys, once upon a time, a famine fell into the village. All the rivers and ponds got dry. There was no water far and wide. At the same time, a thirsty crow was flying here and there in search of water. Flying, it got tired and it sat on a tree. Just then, it saw a pitcher in a garden. It flew and went to the pitcher. Then it looked into the pitcher. There was little water in it. It tried hard to drink the water, but the water was out of its range. Then it saw some pebbles nearby the pitcher. Then it got an idea. It picked up one by one and began to drop them into the pitcher. After some time, water level came up, and as soon as the water level came up, it took the water and quenches its thirst and flew into the blue sky by singing a song. अपनी तो जैसे तैसे थोड़ी ऐसे या वैसे कट जाएगी आपका क्या होगा जनाबे अली. And guys, do you know the moral of the story is if we have common sense, so nothing is impossible because impossible says that I am possible. And now I would like to tell you about how we got independence. So, guys, as we all know, our country got independence on 15 August 1947. Before it, our country was slave of whites. I mean to say, we were the slave of whites. They entered in our country as a trader, as a businessman, but seeing the prosperity of our country, they looked blank. After that, they played a dirty trick to divide and rule, and they got success on their policy. Soon they divided us into parts. Then they ruled over us more than 200 years. And that at that time we don't didn't have freedom of speaking, getting education, and we had to pay taxes over each and everything. Then, when we got united under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many freedom fighters, we made whites run away from our country, and many freedom fighters sacrifices their life. So that's why we shouldn't sacrifice. We shouldn't forget their sacrifices, and we should live together beyond caste, color, and religion. That's all. It was my topics. Thank you. Thanks for listening to me.
Well done, Subrat. Keep trying like this. Next one. One and one girl. Never. Guys, give a huge round of applause, guys.
A very warm and charming good evening to everyone. My name is Shreyas Singh Tomar and I am the student of AKS University. So I tell my some introduction. I have one sister and I am on B Tech first year and I study in mechanical branch of B Tech. So my hobby is to listen horror stories and do research in astrology and science. So now we start our topic. So my first topic is independence in India. We know that on 15 August 1947, we got independence from whites or from British people. So before that, I tell you some past stories that how Britishers have achieved success on controlling us, on rule over us. Okay, so one day a trader came from Portugal. His name is Vasco da Gama, and he came to trade the products from our country to to from our country to their country, and to some products they take from their country and sell to our country. So before after that many traders came, and he has made the map from how how other traders can know the way to come in India. So the many traders, after his influence, many traders came in India, and some traders are from French and Britishers. So after some time, one day one ship came, and this ship was of East India Company. So East India Company has to do business here, and for that they have taken permission from our king, also know from our king. I don't know his name, but there was a king known as Akbar or Jahangir. I remind that Jahangir was the king of that time when the East India Company came in our country, India. So they have done they think they know that if we divide our country on social politics, on religion, based on religion, so that we will fight, and we will do some mistakes due to this. So they have played a dirty game which is known as divide and rule. After that, they have divided, they got success in that. After that, they divided our country in many parts and regions, and ruled over us for more than 200 years. And after that first time, our first fighter was Rani Lakshmi Bai, who has played an important role in Indian independence, and was the first 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 freedom fighter to fight for justice in India. After that, many freedom fighters woke up, like Gandhi ji, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, etc. They all have played a major role in giving us independence, and they have also sacrificed their lives due for independence. So from this topic, we got from this story, we got to know some knowledge that if we are together, we are strong, and if we divide in social religions, so we will become weak day by day. And my next topic is on the story of Romeo Juliet, which was written by William Shakespeare, and this story is one of the most famous dramas played ever of William Shakespeare. So I'm starting my story. One day there was a boy and a girl. Romeo was a boy and Juliet was a girl. Romeo came from Capulet family and Juliet came from Montague family. One day on the party of Capulet family, Romeo gone and have seen Juliet. After that, he fall in love with her, and they have and Romeo and Juliet fall in love with her, and they have secretly done their marriage. And after that, they know that they are from on that day they know that they are from different families, and they're both families. Sir, दुश्मनी को क्या बोलेंगे? Sir, inability. 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 Okay.
They became enemy.
Yes. They belong to two enemy families, Montague and Capulet. Then after that, they have secretly done their marriage, and then one day their family members know that they both are dating each other. So one day their family members came and killed Romeo's friend, whose name is Julius. And after that, Romeo became so angry and killed the brother of Juliet, whose name is Frankenstein. And after that, the sheriff of that city, Prince, his name was Prince, have given orders to the police of that city to kill Romeo if he come to that in this city. After that, Capulet family planned to do marriage of Juliet to any other family, and when Romeo got to know that he was coming to the city where he was banned. After that, after that Juliet have make a drama with the church father that he was drink a poison, late poison, in which he will go to coma or for deep sleep for 24 hours. And after that his family member, and after that he drink the poison, and then everybody thinks that Juliet was dead, but only father and Juliet and his caretaker know that Juliet has taken a slow poison from which he was sleeping till 24 hours, and will wake up after 24 hours. And when Romeo got to know that Juliet was dead, he came on the city where he was banned, and taken another poison from a shopkeeper, that from which do not have any medicine to escape from that poison. So he has taken and gone to church where Juliet body was dead and kept there. And standing beyond her, he has taken the poison, and and God fall down there. And when Juliet come in his consciousness, he sees that Romeo has drank a poison who doesn't have any medicine to escape from it. So Juliet also think that Romeo was dead, so what to do, why should I live? And he taken the Romeo's gun and shooted himself. After that, his family members of both Capulet and Montague family got to know that Romeo and Juliet were dead, and are have married to each other, to each other. Then they think that we have done wrong. Then they got to know that what we are doing is not good. This is not good for our family, for our city, and for city members. Then they both have done shake hands, and resolve their family problems with each other. And then this was the very sad ending, what we have seen in this story. Then I have one point quote that I have to share with all of you, that uh, if listen to me, please listen to me carefully. This quote was my one of the favorite quote, and on this motto am always think right. Because of this motto, I'm always thinking right. So the quote is, if life hurts you, this means that life is going to teach you something. In this quote, you will know that if you are hurted by somebody, or in life, this means that your life is going to teach you a new lesson, so that you can become wiser day by day, and fight to your problems. I repeat it again. If you hurt, this means that life is going to teach you something. Thank you for listening me. Thank you so much.
So how was spoken now? Superb, outstanding, confidently. Only one thing, as I suggested you, that most of the sentences you speak in different tenses, okay, which are not connected to your story. Yes. But we have got the complete story because you have spoken confidently, emotionally, so we have got it. Thank you. And your quote, that's really awesome. Thank you. That if the life hurts you, or if you are hurt somewhere, it means life is going to teach you any lesson. So we should be very happy, and positively we should accept, and we should improve ourselves, and we should move on. Sir, when I was 7, 8 or 9 years old, I have listened this quote in my school. Okay, but yeah. Now next, who wants to come? Now we don't have much time. What's the topic? Okay. Don't go behind. Yeah. So this. Yeah.
Respected sir, ma'am, senior, junior, all my dear friends, a very beautiful good evening to all of you. First of all, I would like to tell you about myself, Mr. Haswata, who has given me this golden opportunity before I speak you. My name is Krishna Vasti, and I am 12 years old. And I am and my hobby is playing cricket and kabaddi. My family background, there are four members in my family, including me. My father is a mom, my mother is a housewife, my brother is a study class 9. That's all my interest. So I would like to tell you about interesting story of thirsty crow. So let's start. Once upon a time, there are famine fell in the village. All the rivers and ponds got dry. There was no water for a while. At the same time, the thirsty crow was flew here and there. He searched water here and there. He got tired and sat on a tree. After a few minutes, he see the picture into the garden. He flew and went to the picture. He looked into the picture, but very little water into the picture. But very little water into the picture. The water level out of his range. He got an idea and picked up pebbles one by one, and put into the picture. After some time, water level came up, and the thirsty crow was very happy. He sang a song. आज मैं ऊपर आसमान नीचे आज मैं आगे जमाना है पीछे. So he quenched his thirst and flew sky. The moral of the story: if we have common sense, nothing is impossible in our life.
Next one, who wants to come?
Keep your mouth shut.
You are never speak. Your mouth shut.
Sarma. So guys, give a huge round of applause for Sarma. Yeah.
So, hello guys, a very beautiful, charming good evening to one and all present here. My name is Karna Singh. Guys, today I am here before you to express my thoughts and to speak on the given topic. So today is my topic is the which education is better, co-education or single education. So I would like to clearly state my opinion. I strongly believe that the co-education is better than the single education in today's modern world. Education is not only about books and exams, it is also about preparing a student's real life. In today's modern world, men and women work together in companies, sectors, and schools and universities. So, co-education students learn how to live in the society and the real world environment. And co-education helps students more confident. When boys and girls study together, so they learn how to teach, how to talk each other. They learn how to understand each other. They work grouping and project like assignment, experiment, and they share the ideas. So it is help the future. And co-education create healthy environment. Students try to do in studies better in studies and the sports activities. So it is the help of your skills environment. Your skills increase, and co-education as teaches respect and equality. One student study boys and girls. One is schools. Boys and girls both study together, so they learn how respect each other, and it is help reduce the discrimination in society. Some people say separate education is better because co-education because it is the reduce the distraction. So I think I agree that discipline is the more important. This structure is matter of your mindset, not a gender. With proper guidance, teachers and from teachers and the parents, so co-education has can do better. And moreover, co-education is economical and useful. One institution, boys and girls both together, so have to provide both equality and the facilities both provide equality and also saving the resources because one institution both boys and girls is together, so not a separate schools and the colleges and universities. So I think I supported the education because of all my points. So thank you.
Now next one. Who wants to come? Trustee, give a huge round of applause for
Hello everyone, a very beautiful and charming good evening to one and all present here. My name is Srishti Chaudhary. Today I am here before you to speak about Independence Day. First of all, question arises, um, how we got independence and when. As we know that uh, our country got independence on 15 August 1947. It before our country slave of whites. I mean to say we were the slave of whites. At the time, our country was prosperous, and seeing the prosperity of our country,
yeah.
they they looked black. And question arises, how when Britishers come in our country. So Britishers come in our country as a trader.
Yes, continue. It's live. I don't think it's live.
Sorry, sir. I don't want to comment, sir.
Other traders and
Please stop, sir. Check करा जाए.
At least he has tried.
next you.
Srati, give me water.
What happened? Next you. Karthak, it's your turn.
Go there.
You don't have to prepare, you have to speak something or another. Go there. You don't? Please, what do you understand? So why do you come here every time you have excuses? Tell me, why do you come here, Bacha?
No, before
You
him,
learn English. So what do you learn from here? What do you learn in English? Speak the story of plastic logo. Stand up. We have to record his program. We have to.
So someone is calling. Sarthak.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What have you done?
I am also. Someone is calling you. So yeah, sing. Clap for Sorry, sir. Sorry, and again you say sorry.
Respected sir, ma'am, senior, junior, and my dear friends, to very beautiful, charming, good evening to one and all present here. Today I am here before introduce myself. First of all, anything I would love to say.
You continue. Everything is live.
Live, video is live. Video live is on YouTube.
Sir, how you are going to become
Sir, how many people join? Sometimes. Sometimes 50, sometimes 50.
I would love to give special thanks to my respected sir, Harsh sir, who has me this golden opportunity to speak before you. So let's start my intro. That's it.
No, just speak and then give it 20
Sir, introduction.
No, that topic. Something.
As we know, our country freedom got on 15 August 1947. Before it, our country was slave of whites. I mean to say, we were slave of whites. Entered our country as a traders, as a businessman. Guys, at that time, our country was prosperous. Seeing the prosperity of the country, they looked blank. Uh, just then they played the trick of divided rule.
They succeed their policy.
Okay. They got in success their policy. Sorry. They they began to rule over our country more than 20 years. Uh, just then we don't have freedom of speaking. Speaking anything. They
Please
No, sir, I didn't hear. No.
continue, beta.
They looted, cheated, and exploited us. We don't have freedom of speaking.
we don't have freedom of getting an education. We had to pay taxes over each and everything. Friends, when we got united the leadership of under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many God freedom fighters. We shouldn't forget their sacrifices. That's why we live together. Uh, caste, color, and religions. Thanks for listening.
Speak.
कहाँ
No. Don't force anybody. Is he interested or not?
It is working.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Hello guys, my name is Anmol Pyasi and today I am here before you to tell about an interesting story of Thirsty Crow. Guys, once upon a time, a broad famine fell in a village. There was no water far and wide. All the rivers and ponds got dried. And at the same time, a thirsty crow flew in here and there in a search of water. But after some time, after flying, he got tired and sat on a tree. He felt sad. But after that, it saw a pitcher in a garden. Just then, he flew and bent to the pitcher. It looked into a pitcher. There was a little water into a pitcher. But he couldn't take a water. It couldn't take a water because the water level was very low. He felt very sad. Again, after that, it saw some pebbles around the pitchers. It got an idea. Sorry, sir. Again, I see. I speak. He.
Yeah.
It got an idea. It picked the pebbles one by one and dropped them into the pitcher. The water level came up. It took water and quenched his thirst. After that, he flew in the blue sky. The moral of the story: where there is a bill, there is a solution.
Yeah.
And okay, sir.
Why have you covered this time? Let us sign it, beta. Okay. Now, is anybody else? We sometimes he, sometimes it. Yeah, he tried well. So he should not make such mistakes. Yes.
Hello guys, a very beautiful and charming good evening to one and all present here today. Guys, my name is Bhavna Singh and today I would love to tell you about Independence Day. As we know that our country got freedom on 15 August in 1947. Before it, our country is slave of Britishers. I mean to say we were slave of Britishers. Actually, guys, Britishers entered in our country as a trader, as a businessman. At that time, our country was prosperous. In the prosperity of our country, they looked blank. Just then, they played trick of divided into a rule. And they also got success in their policies. Soon they divided us into a part. They ruled us. They ruled over our country approx 300 years. They looted, cheated, and expoliated us. Exploited us. At that time we didn't have freedom of freely speaking and getting education. But guys, when we got united under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many other great leaders, we made whites run away from our country. And guys, many great leaders are sacrificed in their life. That's why, guys, we shouldn't forget their sacrifice, and we should live together in our country beyond caste, color, and religion. That's all, guys. Thanks for listening.
Well, now, who wants to go? Anjali, so let's give a huge round of applause for her.
Sir, can you stop this?
Yes, stop.
Okay. So, okay. So, sir, ma'am, and my dear friends, a very beautiful and charming good evening to one and all present here. Today, I am here before you to speak on the given topic. But before speaking anything, first of all, I would like to give my special thanks to my teacher, Mr. Harsar, who has given me this golden opportunity to speak before you. Guys, my name is Anjani Tiwari and I belong to SATNA itself. I'm just 17 years old. If I talk about my education, so I'm pursuing BCom first year from Vindhya Institute of Technology and Science. And I have done my schooling from MLB High Secondary School. As far as my strength is concerned, so I am friendly, smart working, and honest towards my work. As far as my hobbies are concerned, so I am a fond of dancing and singing. As far as my aim is concerned, so I wanna be a doctor. And if I talk about the principle of my life, so the principle of my life is never hurt anyone and always keep trying. As far as my family background is concerned, so I belong to an educated, small, and middle class family. There are 5 members in my family. My father is a teacher. My mother is a good homemaker. I have 2 brothers and no sister. That's all. It's my intro. So now I would like to tell about Independence Day. Guys, as we know, we got freedom on 15 August. As we know, we got freedom on 15 August 1947. And at that time, after this, after this we were slave of whites. I mean to say, India was slave of whites. Yeah. Whites means Britain and Britishers entered a country as a businessman, as a traders. At that time, India was prosperous, and seeing the prosperity of India, they looked blank, and they played a trick of divide and rule, and they got even success in it. And at that time we didn't have a freedom of speaking, freedom of getting education. We had to pay taxes over each and everything. They ruled over us more than 200 years. Some people think that yeah, it is true, under the leadership of many freedom fighters, we we made whites run away from our country, but it is not completely true, because I read in books. I want to tell you what is the completely true. Actually, it was the time of second world war, from 1939 to 1945. It was the main reason of giving us freedom, because at that time Britain, Russia, France, and 2 other country were in one team, and and Germany, and Japan, no, Japan and other country were in one team, and in this war, team one means first team won this war. And before yeah after this war, Britain had no power to handle any country, because someone thinks only our country was slave of Britain, but it is totally wrong. More than 52 countries were slave of Britain, and our India was one of them, like Australia, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Egypt, Iran, and Bangladesh, Myanmar. There was many countries. No, China was a player, and it was in first team. So every country, most of the country got freedom. Most of the country got freedom after 1945, and we are thinking that our protest, or yeah, our contest, yeah, protest or movement, you can say, our movement was the cause of getting us freedom. So it is totally wrong. But before this, Britain had no power to handle any country, and finally, on 9th June 1945, on 9 June in 1945, Britain organized a meeting, and our leaders were present in that team, and they made a promise with and they made a promise to giving us freedom with a condition. They put up the condition on our leaders. You have a 2 years of time. You have to make your own constitution, otherwise we will come back. And finally, we got success to make our own constitution, and we took many things like we took our fundamental rights, traffic rules for from different countries like Australia, like Russia, and finally we got completely freedom on 15th August 1947. So that's all.
Is there anybody else who wants to speak from there? So I think we should make a small debate.